Hey you guys, so how can you get yourself noticed at work and in the job market if you're an introvert? We're gonna dive right in. In case you don't know me, I'm Dahlia and I help professionals go from jobs that are boring and unfulfilling into careers that they really love and that are still highly paid. So before we dive in, let me know below, what is your actual situation? Are you feeling like you're getting passed over for promotions and other people who are maybe louder, flashier, pushier, they're getting the positions that you wanted? Or is it that you know you're not wanting to stay where you are right now, but nobody's noticing you within the job market? And it's like people just don't know about your existence, or if you try to reach out to them, they don't really see your value. Let me know what are you dealing with right now, and then I'll try to answer your actual situations below. All right, so what is an introvert to do if you don't want to sell yourself, you don't want to have to be loud, you wish that your work would just speak for itself, which I think most of us have all experienced this in our careers already, where you guys have seen that a lot of times you can work really, really hard and do lots of great things. It doesn't mean anyone is necessarily going to take notice. So this comes up a lot, and it's really important if you're dealing with this to do something about it, because the worst thing you can do is just keep doing what you're doing right now and hope that you get recognized someday, or hope that that position comes along someday. If you have a problem with your visibility and with your reputation, I'm not saying you have a bad reputation, but I mean, maybe you don't really have a strong reputation, or you have a reputation with a few people, but it's not strong enough that it's actually getting you into the amazing positions that you want, or the reputation is not with the right people who are able to give you those positions, then you need to do something about this, because it's not going to change on its own, and in fact it's only going to get worse. It's going to get more and more frustrating for you the more time passes, until you're just like, well, nobody's recognizing me, I'm just going to give up. So really, really important to do something about this, and to recognize that your visibility, your reputation, your personal branding, all of that is a skill set in and of itself, and not just a skill set, but it's actually a habit. And I like to use a system. So as opposed to just hoping to get more visible or trying to learn some tips and tricks to get more visible, I prefer to approach this in a systematic way, where there are certain key things that you just do on a regular basis, and those things are a little bit different for everyone. So this is why with my clients, like, they hire me to work really personally with them to develop this system. And the reason for that is that then they know exactly what to do to build their reputation in a non-pushy way. And what that creates is preeminence. And preeminence is the most amazing thing, especially for anyone, but especially for introverts, because it means it takes all of the pressure away from having to sell yourself, from having to be flashy or anything like that. I'll give you an example. The other day I got a job offer, and the boss who wanted to hire me gave me a call and explained to me, like, basically was trying to sell the job to me, and I hadn't had to do anything to try to sell myself. And the reason for that is because with my system, I had created this preeminence. So he already felt like he knew me, he already felt like he knows what I have to offer, he already felt like I was the best person for the job. And he was actually telling me, I've already seen, people keep giving me all these different CVs, but I don't want any of them, I want you. And the reason that happened was because of all of these key factors I had in place already, which position me, right? So it's your positioning within the market and your visibility. So if that's not happening for you, and you don't have that preeminence, you don't have people reaching out to you going, hey, we'd really like you on board, which is the ideal, because then you don't have to feel weird about selling yourself and trying to show them, hey, I'm so great, look, I did this, look, I did that, I can do that too. You don't have to be like that. They know already what it is that you can do. You've already been recommended. And so if you want to get yourself really, really visible, the first step is actually to just stop hiding and to realize, hey, and this is something I need help with. I need help with my visibility. And you want to, number one, get clear on where are the priority touch points for that visibility. Because I see a lot of people go for the easy, the lower hanging fruit, and they go, well, I'll tell this person what I'm doing. I'll tell that person what I'm doing. I'll create a new website and that will make me more visible. But then nobody sees that website, or the people you talk to can't really help you. So you really want to uncover where are the priority areas for you to get visible, because people can waste a lot of time trying to be more visible. I see this all the time, especially from introverts, where they will spend so much time setting up a website, doing all these things, and they create this really like flashy online presence. But then when you talk to them, they're actually not able to really, it's like, it feels a little bit fake, right? And then this has happened with some of my clients actually, where they've created all these things and then we start working together and they're like, oh, this is such a relief. Like, I don't have to do all of that stuff, because we really go for the things that for them are just natural to them, so they don't have to sell it. It's just very natural. It's very easy for everyone else to recognize, and then doing those that priority outreach. So this can be to specific people that you reach out to, that you explain what you do, but not in a way that you're selling yourself, and obviously as well your online presence with social media. If you do that in the right way, you can be visible. So you're explaining what it is that you do, you're showcasing it, you're posting, like when you do something really great in your job, when you're up to exciting new things, you want to be posting about that. You want to be sharing that. And obviously there's a right way and a wrong way to do that. You guys have all seen people who post stuff that's like, yeah, good for you. I know you're just trying to sell yourself, right? But when you do it in the right way, people are actually going to take notice and they're going to start reaching out to you, and you're going to be creating that preeminence in a really natural and authentic way that you're proud of. And it's actually fun to do when you get this right, when you're doing it in that authentic way. And then after that, you'll start having people reach out to you, and you'll have this new presence that is going to get you either that promotion or that new job or whatever it is that you are looking for. So the number one thing that you can do right now, if you've been struggling with this, is really, really to make a commitment to yourself to make this year your year of not hiding. Get out of there, get visible, and decide, what am I gonna do right now to increase my visibility in an authentic way? And I wanna stress this because there really is a fine line. Like, I don't want you guys to start going out there, posting stuff, making new websites, and making mistakes as well, because that can burn bridges. And I have seen this a lot, where the most amazing people, like, they really have the right intentions and they know they need to get visible, but they struggle with it. They go and they start posting and they start reaching out, and they do it the wrong way, and it comes across so wrong, and it's so not them, that's the worst thing, is that they're not this sleazy person trying to sell themselves, but because they're trying to do it, it can come across the wrong way. But make this the year that you really decide to get yourself visible, that you start getting those opportunities, because a lot of you guys really deserve it. Like, you're doing great work, you're a wonderful person to work with. I've had so many clients like this, like Jaren, like so sweet, he really inspires trust when you talk to him, amazing person. But he hated having to reach out to people, and it was like always having to force himself and all of that. And then that's why we started working together. And then as he went through it, he started recognizing what his real superpower actually is. And he started communicating that in a way that was not sleazy at all. And now he's super excited to talk to people because it's natural and he's just helping them. And it's not something that's like, oh, I need to make myself visible, I need to sell myself. So really, really important distinction. But the most important thing you can do right now is make that commitment, because getting visible and doing this right will bring you so many opportunities. And it's really a shame to miss out on them and to sit there being frustrated, wishing that things would be different. So if you guys have been struggling with that, if you want help with it, feel free to reach out with me and I'll see if you are someone I can help or not. Otherwise, let me know below what you are struggling with and what you want to hear about next. All right, guys, talk to you soon.